Greetings, tributes, and welcome to this year's annual training on not getting killed in the Hunger Games. Winning the Hunger Games can be done by murdering all of the other tributes or just surviving until the environment does that for you. The environment will have various tricks and traps designed by the game engineers to enhance the spectacle of the Hunger Games. Sadly, I cannot improve your hand-to-hand combat at this stage in the game to a District 1 or a District 2 level. But I can help you win by avoiding your most dangerous adversary, Katniss Everdeen. This is someone who has gotten an 11 and 12 in her training scores. She is a hyper-lethal vector and is to be avoided at all costs. But it would be wise to stay within a visible perimeter so as to track and observe so you can just kind of keep an eye on her. Here's how to avoid getting killed by Katniss Everdeen. Katniss uses an ancient ranged weapon called a Recurve Bow. An analysis of Katniss's range will help you rid this scourge to the capital. Knowing how a bow works can be beneficial to you if you so happen to come across a bow before Katniss does. Now, this ancient ranged weapon imparts kinetic energy, and a lethal dose of kinetic energy at that, 1/2 m velocity squared, into your opponent by the curving of the bow. Now, the curving of the bow is where you come in. You have to pull the bow back. In doing this, you are doing work. That is, you are supplying the bow with a potential energy. And that potential energy is due to the elasticity of the wood. You displace the wood from the equilibrium position, and in doing that, you would give it a potential energy, much like the potential energy in a spring. The further you pull a spring, the more potential energy you will give that spring, because the further you pull the spring, the more force is necessary to give that spring that certain stretch distance. So the further you pull the bow back, the faster the arrow can go, because the more potential energy you have given that bow, which means the more kinetic energy it can give to the arrow. Using my demo bow, I can achieve a maximum velocity of 32.8 meters per second with a 93-gram arrow and safety ball. That is a kinetic energy of around 50 joules. Katniss's bow will have a draw of about 100 pounds, giving her arrow a velocity of about 82.6 meters per second. Her lighter, much more lethally tipped arrow. This is around 136 joules of kinetic energy. Ouch. So her kill zone, taking in that velocity and factoring in air resistance, will be around 176.6 meters with a hang time of over 6 seconds, which is well above human reaction time, provided you stay alert. Now, may the odds be ever in your favor, but if you keep learning, the odds will be in your favor. Thanks for watching. Subscribe because it's mandatory.
This is a pirate transmission from District. Repeat, this is a pirate transmission from District 13 with a